Welcome back to turn 41 on our Nidavangr playthrough. There is so much going on this turn and a lot to talk about for the next turn. So, we see TC has claimed the throne, so they have gotten the one they took over last turn. We cast Twiceborn, Revive, and we found a magic site. Yay, our dying crowmate found some air gems, which will be so nice as well. Vanheim has a prophet, and it looks like Vanheim has turned up the offensive. So they are Walden. Oh, look at all these vans. Just to talk about where Walden is, they snuck through, or they've enclosed TC, but did not see them at all. Again, if you're not aware of the mechanics, a lot of the vans they have glamour, they can stealth, and they are going to be very hard to detect. And our national scrying will not pick them up either when they're hidden. So was not expecting this attack from into Walden, which is close. Well, let's look at this van troop. They're just fighting PD. So we see misforms going down. There's some weakened, but we have, let's see, Vandrot with more Dream Spools, another Vandrot with a Dream, no, the same one, my mistake. It looks like a second Vandrot coming into from Death to TC, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Van Herses, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 Van Jarls. So very large force coming in. And we knew this from before the Incarnate Air Shield and Twist Fate with Poison Fires. These two won't really matter to us. So large force coming in with a sweeping amount of vans as well. So Misform, Displaced Body, Blur, everything that we've seen, Ephemeral Swords, and Stormwind. So what do our forces look like? 32, so 20 vans. And just to show gold costs, these are their big ones. If you are not aware of Vanheim, this is the first time I've fought against them, so I've been learning a lot about their nation as well. But their Vandrots are their big mages, so they have 2 of those. Van Herses are, I would say, medium, and then, or I guess, small mages, and the Van Jarls are the medium size. So a lot of gold into this, doing just in 20 vans. So quick calculations: 1,000. Another 1,000, 6, 4, it's going to be 24, so 4, and then 60 by 20, so looking at 45, 4,600, so a very large raiding force coming in there on the west side. So we'll have to respond to that. They are also attacking us in the Infinite Sea with a smattering of troops. Again, I'm so jealous that they have these Tritons. I think we just had PD. I don't even doubt we'll kill one. Oh, we killed 2 Triton Guards with this PD. Huzzah. And then Silver Grove. I think that's the throne. Yes. So we just found, I think, a scout. Doesn't look like anything yet. So moving in troops. I'm hoping that dissuade them because we will need these troops elsewhere. Alright, so we attacked them. They're battered in the cavern realm. Nothing to see here. It was PD. And Kodokor. So, End and us hit each other, unfortunately, and we lost. What was retreating? 22 units retreated, unfortunately. So we lost quite a bit. Well, this is kind of spoiling what happened with Vanheim, but let's watch Vanheim first, because this was the big hit. Spoilers, we won, but how did we win? So they have massed a bunch of, looks like, archers and woodsmen, and crossbowmen, a lot of crossbowmen too, getting in. They have a very sizable force here with some mage support. And this was our worry was, we were going to have a lot of archer fire coming in. So we're doing our standard script if you've been watching. Quickness, moss body, group bark skin. We weren't able to get a crow mage here to help. I'm hoping this flank can help on the the bottom side. We're hoping a lot of this archfire takes in. What was that hit? Oh, air elementals coming in. So Twilight is going out. If you're not aware of Twilight, so precision is down unless you have dark vision or true sight. Glare mages go up, and that is it. This is a big one, why they're doing that, to get their glamour mages stronger. So we're hoping to take a lot of this archer fire to our wolf clans, but you just hear the crossbows and bows coming in. They're using some venom arrows, more warrior illusions, so all the illusions are going to be that second wave while we get bogged down. And they have some heavy count, but they weren't able to get all the way to the back line. More air elementals coming in, and this is where looks like our female wolf clans were able to slightly get by, but they're now going to be fighting the herd mittens. I'm hoping they will do well there. Again, just massive archer fire coming in. So yeah, but no, they got stopped. So we're really dependent on this wave. But again, without those air spells, you can just see the probable deaths hitting. More warrior illusions coming out. I imagine the mages are getting fatigued now. You know, look how many Van Herses they have. So yes, I think they're capping out on the fatigue. But and the archers are probably going to be running out of arrows. So our female wolf clan ran from the fight there. I'm going to speed this up. More archer fire coming in, and anyone that's dying will probably that righteous wrath. But we're losing so much to all these archers. I'm surprised they have not failed a morale check at this point. I would think the illusions would just no. These are herdmans here. Warrior illusions are adding only one, so it doesn't. So just as a hit, we'll maybe not do the HP route, because it's so small. But we were able to push in and get to some of their commanders, and now we're seeing they're retreating, but at what cost and how many units did we, quote, lose as a whole? You know, we're picking up some of the mages that weren't able to get off. So, very long combat, 27, they did not get to the back line, but let's look at losses. Though this is not reflective of how many the Nith bed we lost. We lost a lot of our Levads and female, or the Wolf Clan Reavers. What did we kill? We killed one of their Vandrots, killed one of their Van Herses, but we didn't. I guess we got most of their herdmen, but these are just infantry. Where are their in-hairs? Are there other ones? They didn't have many, but they're master crossbows, and we only got half of them. So, in one van. So this, even though it looks like, oh, look at the kills, we killed so many units, we didn't lose that many. We really didn't hit anything that was precious outside of these two mages at all. So we are not going to be able to advance without our crow mages to help support. And then let's watch the end. End was hitting as well. I am curious of who retreated. Let's speed this up to end to see what happened. Not seeing any units retreat yet. So fire blast. What units retreated? I'm going to watch it really quickly one more time and zoom out more. And maybe just be a discrepancy with how the fight could have gone. Yeah, there's nothing coming back here yet. Yeah, so it's just a discrepancy. it must have played out differently. If you're not aware, there can be differences between the two, but 22 units, I really don't know. But this is the accurate of what actually happens, regardless of what you see in the fight. Alright, so our man fights. We hit Woods of Weeping. This is where we're trying to knock them off our palisade. Threw out some elementals as well to help us against these mechanical beings and this leader that looks like May didn't even need them, but better safe than sorry, and I really wanted to push them off, so we lost one wolf clan. We picked up the anti-magic from the commander, and then, not pronouncing this one, we're just hitting man in another province again, trying to clean up these provinces from man, and this would be quick work. So let's go ahead and just look to the battle report here. So yeah, we didn't lose many, pushing man off of their fights. We got to see TC's attack to the Frosted Peaks. So TC is doing summons, trying to go for these. I think they have poison clouds. These cannot trample. The Gladness Cubes can swallow and trample. For some reason I thought that Living Mercury's trampled as well, but no, I think they are just poisonous. And their Pretender is coming out. So Form H31 is showing up. We can see their magic pass of what they are bringing to the table, and also their gear. Looks like just protection. This is the TC's armor, stone birch for protection, branch protection to push up that. So this is a pretty decent force as well. I thought they had some flying gargoyles. I'm looking for it. Not seeing them. Oh, they're back. They're back here still. They just took off. So we see gargoyles landing on the back lines, trying to harass. Looks like some of them are both sides. So Vanheim summons some bears. Do bears naturally get, or fall bears get regenerated? Yeah. Better. I was thinking that these were just the regular large bears, not the fall bears. And so trying to push. So a lot of summons on both sides trying to do that for it, but we've seen a lot of Vanheim forces are away from this as a whole. Oh, and so the Pretender jumped back here as well. So personal Iron Skin, protection from lightning, personal flight, and hoping he has a broadsword, and he has gore from the helmet as well. Getting good protection, and with this high shock resist, not worried about the air magic from Vanheim and the air shield. So yeah, just trying to make sure to push in. We'll see what is the Van Jarls or Van Drots. Personal flight, personal Iron Skin, gift of flight. Oh, I guess they were trying to get some people to the back line of TC. So they were both trying to hit the back lines quickly. You see TC pushing in, and that looks to be it. They're going to have some cleanup. So yeah, he got hit a few times, but not really. I'm going to speed this up because it looks like TC really I have mostly routed. So good attack from TC. They lost a lot of what they brought. So most of their gargoyles, most of their cubes, horsemen. Not much of they have a lot of the Mercuries left. But they were able to take down Vanheim's forces completely. So killed Dwarven Smith, killed a Vandrot, Van Jarls. Like, this is a big loss. This couple thousand. Were there any vans? Yeah, 14 vans as well. So this was a big hit on the Frosted Peaks as well. Yes, it cost TC a lot, but we love to see it, especially with our war against Vanheim. That was all the fights, and we're already so far into the video. Oh no, is this an assassin? By a ghost, we lost our wolf clan. Was this in an inn? Saw some commoners. Yeah. So a ghost just comes in, wanting some retaliation. Gift of formlessness, quickness. What else are you going to do? almost die. Banish him. Oh, he's nope. And retreat. So also, this is a learning thing. If you're not aware, if you retreat in an assassination, you die as well. So even though the ghost hadn't killed us yet, the Wolf Clan decided to run away, and for all intents and purposes, Nidavangr, he is dead. We don't want cowards in our army, except I would make an exception. But Underdark, Natural Gems, Deep Wagger, Misfortune, and we have breached Man's Cap. Alright, so much to now talk through of Decision. We cannot advance without Crow Mages. That lesson learned there. I wanted to go and get a report, but the last video did not show a good indication of how many of our Sacreds, what their life totals were. If you see, a lot of them are around 2 to 3. We still have some 4s, and then here we're still okay. A lot of 4s, a lot of 2s, but we're not seeing them completely fall off. Let's go ahead and also move these Earth Gems over. Got to do that as well. So, but we are not prepared to advance further. So with doing that, we're also canceling our advancement underground, because we really want to hit these at the same time. So let's go ahead, we bring in some more troops to be ready for that. We want still try to hit this back line and try to take some archer fire up front. So we'll bring more troops in. It looks like the Field Wolf Clan's retreated. So again, we're stationed here. We're bringing a Crow Mage over. We just twice borned him last turn, bringing him to the front lines. And we're also, if this Crow Mage lives, since we can't shapeshift, we'll see. He is slowly making his way as well. Would love to. Again, our goal here is to use Arrow Ward, and Mist would be wonderful, but even if not, we still have Protective Winds. We like to get up to Arrowfin and Fog Warriors as well, and that's probably the next thing we're going to be hitting if we don't get back into construction. But we are going to stop here on our advancement. Ind did attack this, so let's hope that they will attack Vanheim up top. In the ocean, we lost this seat, which understandable. We are staying at the pit to help own some of our water access. We're trying to summon water elementals. Since we didn't see any mages from them in the Infinite Sea at all, so water elementals are a big way to fight in water, and we may push into Conj 5 to get the rest, but we want to go ahead and defend this area as much as we can. So we're also bringing in some of our Drogs to help us fight underwater, to keep this territory and then try to push back. The rest, we are still beating down Silver Fangs. We are still cleaning up Man's territory as we push through. Well, let's talk about Man's Siege, and then I'll talk about the western flank and then recruitment. So with Vanheim showing up in Walden, we want to pull troops away. So we are bringing over a lot of our healthy Sacred. Went ahead and divided them up to make sure our 3s and 4s can come over, and we're pulling them down to be able to help against that force. Vanheim will not be able to siege well, but I want to try to see if I can catch them and play behind them. This turn we're not planning on attacking Walden at all. We're going to see what they do. They may stealth, they may attack, I'm not sure. Regardless, we're pulling these Sacreds down. We have plenty of mages on both of these sites to help support them. So we're going to keep researching. It may start summoning some, but we'll see. In addition, we're pulling our profit down. I missed this last turn. I did not realize you got order 1 from this. I'll gladly pay the 200 for this, plus the PD conscription as well. So we're going to bring our profit in, and that will also get our profit to the right, or the east front lines as well. What we're doing on the throne, we're also making sure that there's not another scouting troop, and to protect, we're pulling in a lot of units over to help protect our Pretender until these palisades go up, not next turn, but a turn after. And then our pretender is site searching here to try to knock out a lot of the different magic paths. So pulling in sacreds for the siege against man, we have a lot of, mostly what we have been doing, we have our crow archers to shoot at their archers, our behemoth to take arrow fire as well, and then our sacred is going buffing up, and we are keeping our crow mage here to go ahead and cast arrow ward and boost what they can as well. They're hoping to take in man, especially since they attacked us with a lot last 2 turns ago, or 1 turn ago. I think we have enough troops here to be able to assault them. Now, Vanheim could try to be tricky to like move over. I don't think they will, but I still think we have enough here to assist with an assault. So yeah, so Walden, this is going to be, we felt protective with TC, but we see that they've surrounded these provinces, and they're, instead of focusing on TC, and they're making the right call, I would think, because they're trying to harass us and pull resources off, which they're going to. With the army that we had protecting our cap, we're moving them off, and that's why we're pulling these troops back to our cap to move and patrol to make sure we keep our cap fortified. We're still recruiting as many sacreds as we can. We're also getting another crow mage. These are going to be so invaluable to our war. I was thinking that we didn't want to overdo it, but with our income, we need more crow mages. They're the only support we have for that MR check for those miss or global misform and global area fight. What is it called? Arrow fend, right, for the entire battlefield, this air shield and firewall. We would love to get these, but at least now we have arrow ward and we have mist, and we'll also be able to hopefully magic phase as well once we get our research up. So we're summoning units where we can. We're going to keep crafting where we can. Actually, let's bring over, for the person coming over, let's bring a helmet as well to our Nid here. He lost 1 life in the fight, but hey, we want to keep him going as much as possible and start gearing him up and take advantage of this Throne of the Artificer. But yeah, so next turn is going to be very exciting as well. The last thing I'll do before we adjourn is to show underground. We are not advancing, we're still patrolling. I'm going to keep preaching to try to get rid of this Dominion and to keep recruiting more units to get ready for the upcoming fight. I may go ahead and clear out some of these provinces, but right now our main focus is to try to assault Vanheim, and to do so we are wanting to basically be ready for this next war effort. So just to show recruiting quickly, let's go ahead and get another bear mage and keep getting units where we can. I don't think we're going to get a mage here, and we have a crow mage. No, we'd rather have troops. I don't want to say enough mages, but we'll move one of these mages down here. We want to get troops to be able to keep pushing in on Vanheim, because our economy is fantastic, but I'm sure theirs is, if not bigger, the same as ours, and we want to keep applying pressure on their troops. Anyway, that will be it for turn 41. Again, thank you so much for continuing. If you have suggestions or things that you would have done differently, I'm always trying to learn more about Dominions. This is a fantastic game. Otherwise, I will see you next time, and hope you have a great day. Bye. Welcome back. It is turn 42. Let's jump in as we continue our Nidavangr playthrough. So we did some more summons. We found no magic sites on that throne that we took, so that's an unfortunate piece. And we have some fights, so we're hitting man. We're trying to keep clearing man out with our sacreds. Looks like they moved their army because that's just PD. Let's go ahead and jump, keep moving through. Oh, they had some warriors, it seems, but not many. And then man attacked us. Arrakis. Oh, and this is our larger fort, or larger. Yeah, we just have PD here, so they're going to take that back from us. But this is kind of the main bulk of their troops left. Some deer tribe, and a couple mounted in a chrome. So, ooh, they attacked us underwater, the pit. So let's see what forces they're bringing. So they have their shark tribe that they've been recruiting, their Triton troopers, shamblers. Oh, and here is the in here's. How are they underwater? I didn't think they had water breathing. There must be a commander with it. Oh, they do. They have some pills. Okay. Nice. So, was not expecting that, but I'm wondering if they're from that island that they came in. And we have the sea serpent that we just summoned. Unfortunately, they are going to be undisciplined. We didn't script them. And let's see how this turns out. Hoping with the water elementals and these drog that we've made, it will help, because that's a lot of Tritons. So again, everything's very stabby underwater. If you haven't seen that already, the sea serpent with only protection 10 while alive, yes, maybe able to clear out some troops, but he's going down with that many Tritons on those squares. Still surviving those, so that's good. And more of these slower troops coming in now. Keep it up, boy. We'll put in good water. Never mind. Okay. Well, I was going to say we put in good water gems. Oh, and it looks like they were trying to get into the back to attack rear with these. What are they called? The mermen that they had down here. So overall, it looks like this troop of shark troopers are retreating. Our water elementals trying to get to the front line, but these shamblers are really putting in a lot of work for us as well. But overall, it's looking good. Yep, Vanheim just routed. Perfect. And these in here, I thought they had pretty high morale as a whole. They just routed as well. So overall, 13. Our troops are better. Make sure Vanheim knows. But success overall, and we were able to keep the pit locked in. So a lot of loss of our militias, that sea serpent. So, but you know, I'm going to say that it helped us not get collapsed in. And so we killed not their commander with water breathing, I don't think. Actually, let's check that again. They probably picked it up even so. And 2 Tritons. We killed all their in-heres, which is awesome. The scroll, yes. And then actually most of their troops. Now looking at the battle report here, 1 shark tribe, Triton troopers. So yeah, so huzzah. So yes, man. We fought Fortress of Man. Okay, we killed their pretender. I was like, did we miss something? Oh, Man has been busy summoning. They got sea dogs, they got mantis, they got so many sea dogs and wolves. Oh, so just throwing all their gems out. Again, this is the AI control now. But I like the information. They like put their heavy infantry up front, trying to block in case we run in. A lot of summons. We pulled a lot of our forces away, thinking we would be fine. I was not expecting that many summons. There's the archer fire going up, trying to get arrow ward out to protect our troops. As we see, we know we're vulnerable to archer fire. This elephant, how is it going to script? I think they're going to get to it before. Yeah. Oh, immediately. Probably had him too far up. Not probably, I did. I was thinking, even with hold and retreat, he was going slow. Oh, and is this their pretender? Yep, where all the T go is a pretender. So, kind of guessed their pass. I'm still very curious about their scales, but they have some random things. I wonder if the AI probably made them. But yeah, so pretender in sight. And not casting spells. No, I want to go back. Where's the fatigue is 0? I'm surprised surprised they have not buffed anything. Again, this is, I guess sometimes the AI is just scripted to attack, but it's a massive amount of animal fodder. The one good thing about Nidavangr as well is we do have good morale on our troops. Like, look at this. Well, Righteous Wrath I boosted even more, but base morale is 18, which I've played a lot of Human Nations. You usually don't see that high, even close to it. I'm going to speed it up because it's just pretty much being a mulching machine up front as these things kill, and that we lose to Archer Fire because, again, on the wall they are not going to lose. Alright, so there goes most of man. And a lot of our warriors are running as well. So glad that they've all stayed up. And now it's just clearing up with our sacreds. So going up one and then the other. But yeah, all that Archer Fire probably did do a toll on us. So let's see what happened in man. So we did lose our Nidavangr, found the Cat's Eye, and we lost a Wolf Clan. So overall we lost one mage, which I am happy with. Behemoth died, which being limp, that's okay. I should have protected him better, but there it is. Some Crow clans, some Nithbed, and Dinlavuz, and Wolf Clan Reavers. So overall, and finding just a massive amount of summons from man, but we have taken and successfully taken man. And we lost quite a bit retreating as well, unfortunately. Alright, so Horde of Cavemen attacked. Militia joined. Oh, it's the same province as well. Dominion change. And I need to confirm if we need to remove that, if that's just a random event. See if we need to find that preacher. I don't think that's the one that you have to root out. No, that's a different one. Caves of Madness. And luck up. So what's going on? So special monsters attacked Ashdod. Massive amount of barbarians attacked them. They lost that province. And then this are cavemen. Lucky we had militia there. But stop that. So, and we're still fighting on Silver Fangs. So the big question: what Vanheim? We keep talking about Vanheim. We're going to be assaulting them on multiple fronts. We got our Crow Mages in ready to go and moving in with air gems to help out, and we're bringing in more troops as well. The main target, let's pull up, is we're going to do a very similar script as last time. Let's move him out of the way. Is trying to protect our sacreds, but we're going to be using Arrow Ward and Mist and Spell Ward to try to boost up, making sure they don't fall asleep. And these are iffy. These are more healthy, but we're trying to keep these blocks saved. And then we have attack rear on the Nidavangr as well. Vanheim has pushed more commanders in the back right corner. It seems like this is where he has put a lot of troops at. So we're hoping to get back to beyond their screen, which is in the middle. Our spells are similar. Group Arc Skin, Quickness, but we're having to also Bless as well. And we're doing our Nidhere as well. We went ahead and brought him a helmet to help out with his protection, and threw on the Tame Lightning Ring as well that we got from the battle last time. So, and he still has 7 scars. I'm going to hold this just for a second to make sure I can count deaths as well in case we're victorious, to see how many they have. And that way, if we win and we do the battle report, we can talk about how many of these units died on the whole. But we're also hitting these back lines. One of our goals was just to fan out underground. So we are bringing up some troglodytes that can trample, and they're very fast, combat speed 12. Actually, I thought they were higher than 12. Oh, because of swamp. What are these in? They're going to be 9. So maybe we'll put them a little bit farther behind. Forgot swamp hits that combat speed as well. So And then in the front, these units, as you see, are mostly gone. We're hoping to just have them have our infantry take much more from our sacreds, and we're using Protected Winds and pulling out some Shadow Blast as well to hopefully assist destroying any PD they have. They do have a lot, so we'll see. And then underneath, no sacreds here, but a lot of troops, hoping to bark skin and get them available. Can't remember why I had these so far back. I want to move these up as a whole. And these slightly back here. We want them to kind of hit the same time, and our wolf clans are combat speed 10, and just a reminder where Nilivas are 12. So we're bringing a lot of our front line in. We're leaving this nation on the side for into assault. Hopefully they'll bring in, they got ghosts last turn, and we know they recruited them on the cap, but I don't see them anymore. So maybe they moved out into the water. I'm hoping they'll hit Norvell as well. Well, we still have a big question mark on where did our troops go from Walden. So we're moving a lot of troops up to patrol out. So we have fresh sacreds, fresh warriors, fresh mages, move patrol. Let's have you also patrol. And to be ready for those fights here. Let's move you up a little bit further. And any mage that is patrolling, let's go ahead and make sure that we have those set. So you, yes, blessing, you, also blessing. Glad I'm redoing this as well. And we want you to be group bark skinning and enlarging as well. And then we have some more coming in. All right, so, and we're bringing even more troops in. Not sure why we're moving up without anything. Actually, let's say researching for now, and take the troops that you had and move them into the group that is going to be holding, and you're patrolling to bless that. Okay, so we're still recruiting as many as we can. We are pushing our 9th temple this turn, and hopefully we'll be getting our 10th soon. Our other palisades going up, but we know Vanheim has a large force somewhere in our midst, so we're making sure we protect where we can. So this force that's going to move south with a lot of our healthy sacreds is coming over just in case man attacks or Vanheim attacks. So our pretender will be here. We'll auto bless the troops, and we'll have some here. And then the rest of our troops are, like I said, being positioned on our west side. We're going to keep patrolling our cap. We want to protect that from Vanheim, because that's our center of production. And if we keep the palisade, and if we don't get attacked and we have to adjust troops, we're going to be focusing on the Silver Grove as well. I want to go ahead and we're moving our profit down here this turn, but want to go ahead and claim this turn. Minus 200 gold to get the order and the Dominion spread. I'll gladly trade. We're using all of our income, but we have a lot that we can utilize. I want to keep that up. So again, just a reminder, we're attacking Man to try to finish out Man's territories. We are attacking Vanheim and trying to assault them to apply pressure, hoping TC can also keep applying pressure. And we want to find their force, but we're eyeing these thrones. We have one. This one is not protected at all, and Vanheim can hit it. And until we take Sonra, then this one's always exposed. And then we have these other thrones. If TC makes a play, we are going to attack them. But again, we're going to be pushing out some fresh sacreds to be more on our western flank. Research, and we'll call it a day. We're going to be getting close to Evocation 6, and then we'll probably push into 7. I may stop for Conj just to get some elementals, especially when we're fighting in water. Will help to get that, and we can get Voice of Tiamat to help us down there. And we can even get some Naiads because we already have 2 water and we can boost that up. But we don't have too many water gems. Really, our gem income is fairly high for fire, and this is what we're going to be trying to find use for overall. I think that covers everything to do, but again, that's just 42. Again, thank you so much for watching, and as always, looking for feedback, but I will see you next time on Turn 43. Bye.